Today we're fixing strawberry shortcake with a plain little yellow cake. Let me show you how we did that. When I think spring, I think strawberries, and one of my absolute favorites is a strawberry shortcake. Now there's many ways to do a strawberry shortcake. A lot of them looks like they're little individual single biscuits that's served, but when I grew up as a kid, we had ours on a yellow cake. And I'm going to show you how to make that cake and how to put that strawberry shortcake together. This is the simplest recipe you will ever do. If you've ever fell off a log, this is like falling off of a log. 1 1/3 cups of cake flour. And I'm using cake flour today just because I have plenty, because my sister gave me some. 3/4 cups sugar. 2/3 cup of milk. You just put it all in at once. Now I've heard this cake called a yellow cake mix, or a yellow cake, a 1 egg cake, a 1 bowl cake, just because everything goes in at one time. 1 whole egg, big 1/4 cup of shortening, teaspoonfuls of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and 1 teaspoonful of vanilla. Should you have trouble getting your vanilla lid off, probably a little of the sweet vanilla has gathered around the top, you can just run that lid underneath warm water and it'll come right off. You just have to be careful and not break it. We used to take a knife and tap it, but that's not a good idea. Okay, I'm going to set this on just a medium speed. This does not make a great big cake. Mix that for just a few minutes. Let it get all nice and smooth. It doesn't take very long, just long enough to kind of get that shortening chopped up and get it mixed throughout the cake. Let's take a look and see how that looks. Okay, that looks pretty good. I'm going to put that into my cake pan here, and all this is 1 9-inch round cake pan that I have oiled and put my flour in. I'm going to pour that in there. I have preheated my oven to 350, and we're going to leave this in there approximately 30 to 35 minutes. Okay, 30 minutes is up. I'm going to check and see if this little cake is done. Isn't that just a little sweet cake? To check this cake, you can use a toothpick if you want, or you can just push on it, and if it bounces right back, it's spongy, it's done. We're going to let it sit here and cool for 5 minutes, and then we're going to take it out of the pan. Okay, our cake has cooled, and we're just going to kind of cut into this. This server that I have has a sawing blade end on it, so it allows me to just saw right through that cake. And I cut mine in squares just like you was going to a pie or a piece of cake. These strawberries, there's about 2 pints of strawberries there. And to that 2 pints, I added about 1/2 cup of sugar, and I let them set so that they would get all juicy and nice. I'm gonna put that on the bottom part. Put that right over the top. Put a few more berries over that. And for the whipped cream, about 1 cup with 1/4 cup of sugar. Put that right on top. And there we go. A little something before we go to bed.